Boyd was conspiranoid, barking chemtrails in the skies, claiming Bill Gates had put microchips in all the chicken pot pies, launching himself in his lawn chair, proving the earth was flat, microwaving his burritos. Now he always wears his tinfoil hat. Marian, contrarian, felt Dr. Tony was selling her lies. So to keep from getting that big bad flu, she sprinkled cat urine into her eyes, with garlic cloves in her nostrils and dryer sheets taped to her head. Marian, contrarian, is now stinking up a hospital bed. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make him drink. You can guide a fool to logic, but you really make him think. Be wary of conspiranoia, as purveyors abound. For an open mind to open spills in contents on the ground.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. We're just gonna all be in here and we're just gonna all start laughing at this music video. And then I'll introduce everybody and we'll go over everything. So welcome everybody that is here. They're going over like all the conspiracies that they could get. And they had to cross out a bunch of them because they couldn't say that. Welcome, Purple. If you wanna, jump in, Purple. Let one of us know, and we'll get you the link. And the last one is all three are crossed out, so we had no idea what that one was. Okay, here we go. We still got a little bit longer, and then we'll introduce everybody. Welcome, Lucifer, Demon, Tiny Captain, and Purple. Okay, no worries. I really just had to play this as an intro for Crazy Shite because I thought it fit so well. So welcome all.
Definitely does.
Hope you're having a good day, a good evening, a good future, a good past, wherever you are in the universe. We're going to be going over a bunch of crazy stuff today.
Slim, I think you take somebody's wrench away.
I'll give you one pass there, Lucifer. I think you're saying that just to get our goat. Awesome, Purple. Mama can't be here. Okay, so we may not go over the Book of Enoch today because Mama has information on that we want to go over. So we will see about that. And I disagree, Primus does not suck.
Shame. My Dark Lord, how could you?
Yeah. So somehow YouTube is still letting us play the video and not taking down the stream. So they have laxed on their music copyright rules.
Could have something to do with that the link was supposed to be
Maybe.
Beings who came to Earth around 500,000 years ago.
And I don't think Primus gives a flying fuck if we use their stuff anyways.
Shape-shifting alien reptiles have infiltrated the Bush family, Margaret Thatcher, Bob Hope, and the British Royals, among others.
If there's anybody in the side chat who wants to join us, just message us on the December Chords and we will bring you in. Oh, that's right. I know what you're speaking about.
To announce that he'll be Donald Trump's running mate.
The Earth is not a sphere. Evidence has been faked or suppressed to hide the fact that it is instead a disk or a single infinite plane. GPS devices are rigged to make aircraft pilots wrongly believe that they are flying around the globe.
Yes, Micro, I have a couple more sluts to fill, holes to fill with sluts. So if anybody wants to fill those sluts.
Destroyed
Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. My girlfriend probably won't.
If it was caused by why did
Yeah, sheeple. it looks like we have got a good amount of people here watching, which is what I was trying to do and see if the algorithms was going to let us do that and not take us down off stream because we were using copyrighted music. And it seems like they laxed on that. And one thing that we may be doing in the future, and I'll try it a couple more times, is starting like 2 minutes before. But again, you're going to watch a music video. You're going to see a video for the opening screen of those streams just to help us get people in and get interest. And for hopefully new people who are just like clicking on the YouTubes to go, what the fuck is going on over there, and watching us for a minute. And then if they leave, it's okay. As long as they clicked and watched for a couple minutes, then we're golden. So anyways,
the music sounds a bit Red Hot Chili Peppers at some point. I don't know if it's
a bit a slow pepper. Yeah, a bit slower, but yeah, I kind of get where you get that.
Yeah,
yellow,
nice and
hot
weird.
Chili peppers. Instead of red hot, it's yellow hot. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and say hello to everybody here that's on the panel, and hopefully we get a couple more people, because the insanity that I have for us tonight, today, this morning, wherever you are in the universe, is silly as crap. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to steal Telltale's a little bit of his video. But I'm just going to take out his audio, and what we're going to do is we're just going to show some of the screenshots he has, and everybody's going to go over there, subscribe, like, watch that, at least that video, and comment on it, and we'll give him all the love that he needs. But I am not going to spend $13 to buy this thing and get it and look at it. If some other content creator already went over it. So here we go. My queen, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yay, she has she's got new hair. Look at her new hair did.
Awesome hair.
Looking real good.
Thank you. Yeah, I figured I'd wait till today for everybody to see it. I did it really late last night, but
is it Harlequin style-esque? I mean, it's not completely kind of like that. Okay. So I will dress you up as Harlequin.
It's eventually going to look like this.
Okay. So you're going to do more layers and more colors. Okay, I see what you're saying, baby. Okay. All right. I can't wait to see when it's done. And
both versions of you look awesome.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Both versions of you look awesome.
Yes. Boob version. Sure. So how are you doing there, Geos?
I said both, not poop.
Boobs. What? Sorry. I got distracted. I know.
Doing great.
There we go. Now, okay.
Love the hair color. That's great. It's like a rainbow, like rainbow color.
Well, right now it's just pink and blue with the blonde on top, but eventually it will be a rainbow.
It's awesome.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Slim. It's great to be here.
Yes, I'm very glad to have you, because I don't want to say that you're vanilla, but it's nice to have somebody who's in well, and you don't know about the conspiracies as much as some of us as well. So I like having you on, because you'll ask the questions that the side chat may ask. And so instead of looking at the side chat, it's like we get your version of reality in that aspect. So I like having you on for sure. And I love you anyways.
But thanks a lot, Slim. I don't follow any of that stuff, so you're right. And I do have a perspective from the outside looking in, so it's kind of like
that's what we're always looking for, because all of us can sit inside of our bubble all day, or our glass house, or whatever the heck you want to like put it as, and not get introspectiveness from other places, other worlds. Being as modified as I am, I forget that this is not normal. You know what I'm saying? I forget what it's like to not have any modifications, or to, so when I have somebody who can be from the outside, just like if we're talking about modifications, Gio's going to be the one who's going to be like, I don't know about this part of the modifications, or this part of why.
Me, I know nothing about it really. I haven't one modify. I have no tattoos, no
Yeah, yeah.
piercings, no
Yep.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's why we love having you on the panel there, Gio. And you are amazing, and you know how to do all kinds of cool, fun digital thingy-mabobbers. So that's So once again, thank you for making those intro things for me.
Well, double thanks, man.
Yeah. So the brainless is Steel. How are you doing there?
Pretty good. Pretty good. And
Okay,
like,
good.
yeah, as you said, like, I think Gio and me are one of the few people in like the wide group of people that we hang out with that has no tattoos or piercings or whatever.
Exactly.
and like, yeah, we're a bit vanilla.
Micro, do you have any tattoos? I don't know if we've ever asked. Okay, I didn't think so as well.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No tattoos and no piercing. So
Okay,
in that particular context, I'm vanilla. But in other context, I'm not vanilla.
Only in that aspect. Everything else you're not vanilla.
Mhm.
Exactly. We know.
And you're forgetting somebody because I see someone else on
Kane. Yeah, there's the cane.
That is
does mommy want to show
The
off
little dog.
our son? There he is.
Aw.
Oh, look.
That
Hi,
is
Doku.
such a gorgeous dog.
Yes, he is. He just needs to behave a little bit more, but once she comes and visits, then he'll know his place, and he'll know who the master is, and then it'll be okay.
Yep.
I doubt you will be able to tell him how to behave. I don't think you know what that is.
Oh, he knows how to behave.
Well,
but
see,
but misbehave.
Well, I am a dominatrix, so I do know how to order things around or whatever, and have obedience. But whatever, we'll get that all figured out. Yes, when they come here in 2 weeks or a little over 2 weeks, right?
Nice.
Yes, and then I will have my queen here, and then I get to, we get to make videos together, and then the OnlyFans begins.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, and Slim, if I drop off all of a sudden, there's nothing wrong, but I'm on call, so it could
no
happen
worries,
that I gotta go. So just so you know that.
Yes.
You don't think like, hey, what's happening?
Of course, brother. All right. So if there's anybody in the side chat who wants to join us, please let us know in the Dissim Accords. I'm pretty sure everybody here is contacted with us in there. Real quick, we'll say hi to everybody once again. So hello, Demon.
Hey, Demon.
Let's see. Tiny may already have gone. Hey. And then the purple. Mama. Lucifer.
We got Ox.
And the Ox.
See.
So it looks like at this point that's everybody, and of course all of you posted in the side chat that are in the panel. So I don't need to say hi to you because you're fucking already here, and I already said hi. So exactly. Here we blow. What we're gonna do. I never thought that we would be talking about flat Earth curriculum for children to learn. But yes, if you homeschool your children, you can go on Etsy right now and you can buy flat Earth curriculum. So here we go. Let me open this right quick. And we were going to briefly. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that is I think it can be useful to teach kids to why flat Earth doesn't work and why globe Earth works. Just as a comparison to explain why this version doesn't work and this version works.
Oh, okay.
Just to explain.
But fuck, guys, why didn't we come up with this?
Okay, so the major I I was not going to do a video on this until I found out how many spelling errors they made, how many like grammatical other writing. I mean, there are just so many errors in the way that it's worded and presented that you couldn't show this to a child anyways, unless you wanted them to grow up and always live in the trailer park with one tooth, because you're teaching them no grammar, no structure, no sentence building, except for memeing. They just show you how to meme. I mean, that's kind of what it is. So really quick before we like get into actually showing.
Is this like a booklet or a brochure?
Okay.
What is this? It's a
So
book.
if you go to Etsy and you go to this, the homeschooling unit, it includes these little thingy-mabobbers that are printouts. It includes all of this. So there's
They did put effort into it. I got to say that.
a tiny. It's yes. Okay. They put a tiny.
Yeah.
Sure, but see, here's the digital download, and you don't get a physical download. So you print out all of this crap, and you put it together yourself. For one. So here is everything.
That's a nice project.
Sure. So here's everything that you get.
If they just put it into that effort into real education, like, oh my!
I know
God.
that's what I'm saying. They give you this
because it's, as I said,
and then
it does look pretty good. Like,
cheese and rice. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna look at Telltale, and we're gonna go over these things, what they say right now, in his video. But we're gonna keep him on mute. We're just gonna look at the copies that he's shown us, because I don't want to use any of the audio from him, because I think we already can like fill in that stuff ourselves. So give me just one more second to get to here and share cheese and rice. Are you all ready for this? Because like it is completely insane.
Slim, we're never completely ready for anything you give.
Exactly. So really quick.
Are we ever really ready?
No.
Exactly.
You probably shouldn't be. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot that we were doing this really quick. We're going to go ahead and talk about this. We have a bingo card system that is happening. All right.
Oh.
If you go to the pinned message, it says we are going to play FE Bingo. If you'll go to that link, please. Oh my gosh, we have Bo in the side chat. No way. I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, honey, how are you doing? Well, wonderful to see you. You're just in time to play Flat Earth Bingo with us. So like I said, everybody go to the pinned message, and we are going to play Flat Earth Bingo. Click the bingo card link, and you will get your own bingo card. What you do is you click on whatever you see. If anybody in the panel sees one or hears one, please tell me or say it out loud or whatever, so we can get people bingos. So just look at your bingo card, and if you hear or see any of those words or anything, I made it really freaking easy today, so it's not gonna be hard to get a bingo, but I thought it would be fun for us to play it the first time for this episode. Awesome, you're working on a poison ivy costume. I can't wait to see it.
Awesome.
So here we go. We're going to, I'm going to read this out loud. I'm going to do it full screen just so I can, well, I don't need to do that for over here. So what does this unit cover? This unit includes basic knowledge of geocentrism. That is spelled weird. I don't know if it's spelled right, but geocentrism, biblical cosmology, laying down the foundation of our home. It will offer a wide range of explanation of exploration. Okay, so there's postcards that say they can go over their decorative wall, and other than there's nothing else right here that says what's going over, other than they just like puff themselves up. So that it says nothing about like the actual contents of this guide. Okay, so the content, what does this cover? The basic knowledge of geocentrism, again, biblical cosmology. We just saw this one, right? Okay, I didn't go further. Let's keep going. Hold on.
Still.
Okay, so here I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. No, I'm glad he did this. There we go. Okay, so this is about the water cycle. They printed this out so horribly you can't actually read any of this stuff. But really quick, what I want to go over is this one down below the
Would the water cycle count as water level for the bingo card?
Let's not go there yet. Let's not go with water level yet. So if there was a water cycle or not yet. Hold on. Because we are getting into that next. So let's just read this. And once again, they cut off the E over here on the side for what you're supposed to print out, right? So they didn't even scale these properly to print out for you to use. So it's supposed to say evaporation,
transpiration.
Okay. And
transpiration.
Precipitation. Transportation. No, I'm just kidding.
Transpiration and precipitation is combined to create the water cycle.
Yes.
In our enclosed flat Earth terrarium.
Is that worded very well at all? No, that is hard to explain to a child. You know what I'm saying? This does not work.
Absolutely.
It's terrible. That's terribly worded.
Okay, let's go to. Let me get him back to where. Okay, so let me get to where they're making mistakes in their spelling, because I know there's a handful of them. So their grid line is just not working anyways, because like it's not clear enough over here to show any of that. They did this in like such a low DPI that you can't like use any of this to show anything clearly.
Yeah, they scaled up images and distorted them.
So this is one of the posters that you can print out, and it is the turtle with the 4 elephants holding up the flat Earth.
But it's not turtles all the way down. It's just one turtle.
It's just one turtle holding up the universe somehow on the back of 4 elephants that stand there and don't do crap for eternity. And the great thing I love about this is all the water is running off of the Earth. There is no edge.
Yeah.
But this is what we're teaching kids. This is what we should be teaching children right now.
Of course.
Is this idiocracy to make them so they don't believe in the New World Order, right? I mean, this is what the kids should believe in. This map, because Australia is totally that size. See Australia?
That shape, you mean?
It's totally that shape, or exactly. No, it's
so distorted.
And same with down here. All of this is not that right size. It looks a lot larger down here on the real circumferential Earth.
Hey, honey, can I send Farmer a link to come up? He loves doing flat Earth. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't even want to know what this is. Why? I don't know yet. Okay, so here's the other thing.
It's a stage or something.
Probably. So here's one of the other things is they go through all the ancient cultures, Mayan, Navajo, and Incan, Norris, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. They say all of these is, you know why they are called ancient cultures? because they didn't have the technology like we do to. Yeah, that's why they're ancient. You had a different step up in life, and were able. Hey, farmers, how are you doing?
Hi, Farmy.
Farm.
Somebody the flat Earth spotlight searchlight, and here I am.
Okay. So we are.
As soon
welcome.
as we were doing this, I was like, I gotta get farmers.
And about 10 minutes later, I looked at my Discord and thought, "Oh, hello, what's going on here then?" So here I am.
Okay, so what we're going over is on Etsy, you can buy flat Earth curriculum for homeschooling.
Oh my god!
Exactly, and that's why I would like
I mean, really.
So this is what I was like. We have to go over this. Telltale, who is on your top right of the screen, under my logo,
Yep.
he is the one who actually got me brought on to this on Etsy. And then I looked it up and I realized on Etsy I could not find enough information on it. So what we're doing is we're going over his video with him on mute and we're talking about what we're seeing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we really don't have to have his commentary because we can bring in our own just looking at like what we see on the screen. Yeah. And so go ahead.
One thing that I would like to ask the Gladiators is that with the Norse religion or the Norse worldview, they believe that the world was centered around the world tree, Yggdrasil. And I'm curious then, where is Yggdrasil in the Mayan worldview and Inca and whatever it says there? And the Hebrew and where is Yggdrasil in all of that?
Yeah. Well, that's the main problem. There's not enough cohesion with all of the worlds or areas, continents, and everything to be cohesive enough. If there was a Bible that was written that every language understood, or for some reason there was every language that could speak a certain type of language, not be every language, not be one language around the world. But if there was a Bible that was put down that everybody could understand, okay, I could be like, okay, there's a God, but because there's so many different versions of so many things and there's not enough people that speak enough languages, I'm like, well, I don't have enough proof, and not to be a dick if there is one, but I can't tell you there's one, because if you look at all of these, there are different versions of different types of what they would perceive as being a flat earth, and they're all different. Like you look at the Egyptian, you look at the Hebrew, and you look at the Hindu. Like they're all kind of the same, but they're not. There's not enough cohesion between them to let me believe.
Similarities.
Yeah, but not enough.
That's it. That's where it stops.
Yeah, there's not enough cohesion put together to make me believe in something. And the other thing that trips me up about the Bible is, and it's only the Holy Bible, is they get math wrong in it. And that's what makes me like, sorry, dude. Like, I just can't. If the translation is wrong, that's fine. But anyways, let's just keep going. So all of these ancient cultures believed in flat Earth. So for some reason, hop the fence over getting into that's why it is. No, that's not how it is. The only reason they didn't understand is because they couldn't prove it by putting like two sticks far enough apart and measuring the shadow. Or they didn't understand what happened to a boat when it went over the horizon. Or
you have an example. You have on the bottom right there the Egyptians. Now, yes, the Egyptians for quite some time did think the Earth was flat. Then they started to sail further afield.
Yeah.
Then they weren't flat earthers anymore.
No, definitely. And
that is recorded historical fact. There is a point, and I can't remember the date. There is a point in their history when they went, it's not flat.
Yeah, they were looking at the stars, right? And they were like, oh.
It was more, all of these ancient civilizations, when they had the ability to sail further than just around the coastline, when they started going away from the land, these are all civilizations who went, here, hang on a minute, what's happening to the land? Why is it disappearing? It doesn't take long to work out the Earth's not flat.
Yeah, like I was trying to tell the flat earther that I met at the bar the other day, and everybody say hello really quick to the plot hole.
Hey, plot hole.
Oh yes, the plot hole.
Hello,
Yes, hello,
plot
plot hole.
hole.
Hey,
Thank you for the drive-by hello. We wish you could stay a little bit longer, but hopefully, maybe next time you can actually jump on the panel and shoot the shit with us and talk about the flat Earth homeschooling kit that we found on Etsy.
Yes. Hi, by the way, Johnny.
But that's how, yeah, exactly. You're correct, Farmers Boy. That's exactly how it happened. Is people were like, I only see this until you have to like actually like sail a ship over a horizon and not see land anymore. Then you're like, oh crap, I got to figure out like way more stuff. And
Yeah.
that only works.
Look at what's in the Bible. It was written by people who hadn't gone very far afield. It's all based in that sort of one area of the Middle East where they lived. You won't find any mention, Noah's Ark. It mentions all the common animals that they would have in that area. You won't have any mention of anything in Australia because they didn't know about Australia. You know?
They didn't know about the Americas, the beasts we had here and all the other things. South America, whatever. Yeah, exactly. And then somehow the Earth flooded, and when it deflooded, they were still in the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna probably be in Africa or whatever by the time the floods come down, or you're gonna be in a weird place when the floods come down. You know,
quite.
So that's another like big poke in the hole of, once again, we don't think that anybody who believes in religion are the crazies. We believe the people that are the extremists are the crazies, and the ones who go to flat Earth or go to anti-abortion or things that are just like no. People need to be people. You can't take your religion and say everybody needs to be your way because you have an ideology. I need to live my life. Like, what if my religion says that I have to have an orgy 340 days a year? How are you going to tell me I'm wrong, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want your religion to work, my religion has to work as well. And as long as I am not overpaying my subs to come there every day to do that, then it's okay, right? If I'm not violating any worker laws, then
and like our friend Global Mom, for example, is a Christian, and we love her and respect her, but she's
and same with
not
Melissa. Yeah, Melissa crochets or whatever, and there's a couple other of our content creators or people that come on our stream. We aren't anti-religion per se, as long as it's used in ways that hurt people, like getting grandmas to give their pension up for the church, and then they end up eating cat food. Right. I'm so anti that. But if you have a religious belief, which we all of us do some way, shape, or form, even if we are agnostic or atheist, there's still, like, we all still have to be okay with whatever else anybody believes, as long as you're not like taking a meat skewer and poking me in the side with it because of your religion. Like, once that happens, then I got to go, hey, you got to ask consent before you stick that into me, or, hey, maybe I'm into it, but hey, you just got to like tell me, did you clean that first or not? Whatever. So anyways, what up, Skits Crasher?
Hey, Skid.
And then we also had a CDN come in. And I believe I've seen you before, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so let's just go further.
I heard that name before, yeah.
I'm going to go a little bit further down in this document.
Oh, that's wrong for a start. The very first point.
Yeah.
Geocentrism isn't to do with the shape of the Earth. It's to do with the position of the Earth. Geocentrism still has a spherical Earth. Christ, they can't get anything right, can they?
No, of course not.
Of course not. They're Pervs.
And by turning Earth into a spinning ball through the sun, and shoot it around infinite space with a godless Big Bang. Then they turned humanity into a random, meaningless, purposeless, accident of a blind,
Wait, was that a
ignorant
mention
human.
of God
Yes, a godless. But right,
for the bingo? Godless.
Well,
here's the problem. They don't like the fact that we're just a life form on a speck of dirt in the infinite void. We're not
I know.
special, and they don't like.
Oh
that.
yes, they are.
Well, no, they are very special. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're both special to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I would go with anything that says godless, and then there's Big Bang. Moonlight is a cooling light, and therefore it must be some kind of light source of its own. Why do moon?
I mean, to get so much wrong in 2 sentences.
Yeah.
Okay, farmers.
It's an achievement.
Wait, hold on, Farmer's Boy. It's specifically for you. Why do moon phases affect crops and farming?
They don't.
Yeah.
How the hell is the moon going to affect your crops in the field?
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. But it's the moon, the phases of the moon, and constellations that we see in the sky are quite good at forming some sort of calendar.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can tell it what part of the year you're in, but that's it. So yes, farmers for thousands of years have used what they see in the sky to tell what time of the bloody year it is.
Yeah.
They don't say, "Oh, full moon tonight, the crops will really be growing. They thrive under full moon." What? No.
Okay, what's easier to tell the cycles of the planet from, the sun or the moon?
Well, the moon, because the sun don't really
doesn't do shite. Exactly.
And it comes up, it goes down, and it just it looks the same. Well, you can't look at it, but you know.
So that's why you have so that's why you have moon worshippers, or you have people who are like, ooh,
Well, it depends
I can tell when fate.
If you want to see it for a day, then the sun is more useful.
Yeah, but the moon has a cycle.
Yeah, you can actually tell
regular
that
cycle, and you can start mapping that out, and you know, before you know it, you've got weeks, months, and a year.
So what are you going to plant your crops on? The sun or the moon per se? I mean, obviously the sun, but if you could tell the cycles of the moon, what are you going to angle it on? Like if you're going to write a diary saying that I'm going to do my crops, and you didn't have any other way of judging the times of the year, it would be off the moon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be on the star cycle, but the easiest thing would be like the moon does this many times in this point of time.
It doesn't take you long to work out that the moon has a 28-day period, and it waxes and it wanes. So you'll very soon be able to work out. You can say, okay, let's call these things months. Let's have 12 of them in a year, and you'll soon know whereabouts in each month you are, and you'll think, oh, this is month, whatever you want to call it. We're coming up to month 3, month 4. We might want to be thinking about planting crops.
Yeah.
And they may only...
Humans are pattern finders. We like to find patterns.
Yes.
And
puzzle finders.
For me personally, I think it's kind of fun to find patterns in something, even if, like, I know that a pattern doesn't mean anything, but it's still fun to find it.
Yeah, totally. When you see something that kind of works together, and you're like, "Whoa, this is a weird coincidence," or you're like, "Oh, I see something that connects. That is amazing. That's fun." You just have to remember that doesn't completely mean that it means anything right off the bat. You have to like sit back and go, "Does it actually?"
Correlation is not causation.
And the other thing I think about the whole moon cycle thing is, most plants go off of like a 1, 2, or 3, you know what I'm saying, moon cycles, because they're a couple months. It's either like a 30 month, a 6 month, you know. So it seemed like the moon was just, corn grows in 2 moon cycles. This, squash grows in, pumpkins grow in 3, or, it just seemed like they fit. Sure, they fit into those cycles when really it was actually causation, because you could be a couple days off You know, it didn't need to be exactly in those days. Nowadays, the farmers have this crazy, insane computer equipment that tells them everything about their crops and whether they need more or less what this and that and this. I mean, it's insane, the ones around me.
So, some of them do.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't.
No,
They
I
don't
hear
need
you.
No, but you can go as crazy as you want.
The ones around
same with the animals.
The ones around here, they've gotten really, really crazy with that stuff. But they were making like all the ethanol for a while for the gasoline.
Yeah.
At all the farms around here, and so they became really, really rich really fast. So now they have like crazy updated weird farming equipment. It's insane.
Yeah, well, I guess they're covering very large areas, and then you're talking efficiency. They've got fields that are bigger than my dad's farm.
These are quarter mile or whatever. You know, I mean,
yeah,
they're
exactly.
They're pretty huge.
Yeah, when you're working at that sort of scale, then yes, efficiency becomes very important because you need to maximize profits and blah blah blah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep going. So number 4, water always seeks its level. Water does not curve.
Water doesn't bend.
If anybody knows the videos of the marble statues that are circular and the water goes around them and they make the ball turn on the, I mean, that's the first easiest way to prove that. Otherwise, look at your boyfriend's balls the next time you're going down on him and watch the drip of sweat go down his balls.
Oh. Betty Swallocks, no thank you. No, this is particularly annoying because that first part, they inadvertently get this right. Yes, water does always seek to find its level. It does.
Yeah, it's always moving there.
It's always trying to find its level. Why is it doing that? Little thing called gravity.
Yeah, and it does find the curve through that. You know what I'm saying?
It will come to it will find its equilibrium, but it's doing that because it's under gravity.
If you ever seen water dripping down and there's a surface that bulges out, the water will curve to that until it finds the furthest down point and then it will drop down. Right? Water just curved, bro. It just showed it right there. I mean, like, it's so easy to prove that it's not even speakable. Of course, there are no real photos of Earth. NASA admits that every photo of Earth has to be CGI. Because computer generated images, they don't understand the concept of. So yes, instead of taking video from some of these things, they are taking a high-speed camera. They're taking a camera that will take a photo every so often. So just like a camera, a hunting camera, right? Or there's other cameras where they're just told to take a photo every so often. So what you're doing, let's say you have a camera that can see so many degrees wide. I only need to take a photo every so often, right? Why would I need to take 1,000,000 if I'm getting chops of another, right? So I can take a photo this far wide, right? So the camera's moving, takes a photo. Then it moves, takes a photo. And then what they do is they stitch them all together. They find the edges of all of them and they push them together. And then if they're done in different lenses or in different ways, like let's say night vision, what's the red vision?
Infrared.
There we go. Infrared.
Clues in the name.
Yeah, if you're doing it through if you're doing it through those, what are you going to have to do when you process them? You're going to have to manipulate them in some way, shape, or form. Nobody ever takes a photo to put out to the public that they do not touch up or they do not change in some way by either re-rendering or doing something.
I mean, this statement contains two basic lies. But it says there are no real photos of Earth. I believe the first photos that the Americans took was on a modified V2 rocket in 1946. That took photos of Earth from space. Let's just forget about the Mercury missions, the Gemini missions, the Apollo missions, Skylab, which is what, 75. All of those all used real film cameras. Most of them shot on Hasselblad cameras. There was no CGI back then. And if you want to see how good computer effects were, go watch an early Star Trek and laugh.
Exactly.
But that's not the quality that the government has.
Oh, of course, because they've got secret technology. Let's just make shit up. Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead, Micro.
Oh, they do, but not CGI.
Yeah.
And the 2002, I think it was Blue Marble, like the one that it's Photoshop because it has to be like that one is like they wanted it in a specific like detail, so they had to be close enough so that they couldn't take pictures of the whole Earth at once. So they had to take several pictures, and then stitch them together.
That's it.
So they had, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a composite image. That's all it is. It's still photographs, but like you say, they're stitched together. And they were going for a certain look. And everybody says, oh, that's the Blue Marble. No, the Blue Marble, Apollo 17, 1972, a whole sequence of photographs taken, and several of them show the whole Earth.
Yeah, and that's not
all shot on, yeah, no stitching together, no CGI, all shot on film, Hasselblad camera. Boom, boom, boom.
I believe I had a poster of one of those in my bedroom when I was younger.
It's interesting if you look at the whole sequence of photographs, because obviously we're all familiar with one, but there was a whole sequence, and you can see some of the bits of the rest of the craft that was going along with them. But that obviously that one that they've used it shows more of the Earth than any of the others, and it's also, I don't think it's got any crap floating around in it as well. But yeah, shot on film with a proper camera.
Because they did what every photographer does. They took several pictures and then they showed the ones that looked really good.
Correct.
And there's a lot of them that doesn't look good that they didn't show.
Oh, the ones they took on the moon surface, some of them are fucking awful. But they've got a camera strapped to their chest, you know. The fact that they got some good shots at all like that is says something for their training.
Is amazing for them on its own for that. Because these half-wits is what I'm going to call these people from now on. They don't realize how difficult it was to get there and back and to not die and actually get us make the mission successful. Because what we talked about, I believe, on somebody's stream the other day, I don't remember whose, but how every single mission had a problem.
I think you'll find that was just over 24 hours ago.
Is that on Pips? We were on Pips.
That was on Pips last night.
Yeah. I was like, I knew it wasn't on mine, but okay. So on Pips stream, we went over it with Farmer's Blood how hard it was to actually get there and back, and that's what is so mind-boggling about these things that these people say is.
Well, what would be the point of all the missions and all the people and all the sacrifices and all the money just to fake it? It just doesn't make sense.
No, of course,
of course it doesn't.
And like I was saying,
control.
Yeah, and like I was saying, it was like I was saying the other day. Why would we blow up so many rockets or so many things to pretend? You would easily just make this fake little fucking a 12-inch rocket, and you would just put a really high 4K camera next to it and just shoot it and go, we went to space. I mean, like literally, you could easily just fake it. No, there's so many glitches. There's so many things. I mean, there's so much stuff going on because we're not fucking faking it.
Yeah, but they don't think we blew up anything. They think we faked everything.
Yeah, of course.
Well, they just think that we blew up. They blew up things, but that's the tank of the space shuttle. They thought we blew it up. That it was like a bouncy castle.
Oh, yeah, that was Globebusters, wasn't it? They said it's just a helium-filled balloon.
It's a helium-filled balloon. Okay, so let's get to Polaris. The North Star has never moved its position above the North Pole. Yes. All the other planets, Sun, blah, 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 have, and actually has their it has like 5. It has moved barely, right?
Well, it's not actually exactly in the middle. It's getting there. We've got
Yeah.
several more years yet, but it is a fraction of a degree or something off. And of course, as we all know, it's at one time
Was not.
the Egyptians had a totally different pole star.
Exactly. And then in 2,000 years, we're going to have another one, correct?
It goes in it is or was Thuban. Earth's precession takes something like 27,000 years that it wobbles around on itself, and it takes 27,000 years to go around in that circle. So obviously Polaris now, being the pole star, will be again in 27,000 years. It will take that long for the Earth's precession to bring it round again. So every few thousand years we have a different pole star, and we know this from the Egyptians kept records.
Yeah, exactly. So they claim that doesn't make sense because we just disproved it. And if you haven't seen that, go look at the videos. It's really easy to just like research like what that has and hasn't been and when it will be. Whatever. Let's see. The next one says, to the naked eye, the sun and moon are the same size, roughly 3,000 miles up. So, has anybody taken photos of the sun with a sun filter on?
Not personally, no.
Okay, but we know.
But it's true that they are rough. They appear to be roughly the same size, which is why we get solar eclipses.
But not exactly the same.
No,
totally.
This is the thing, because sometimes we get a total eclipse. I'm not going to start singing, but sometimes when the distances have changed slightly, you get that annulus around it.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, the moon doesn't appear to be exactly the same size as the sun, because our orbital distance from the sun has changed.
Exactly. And so that was going to be the thing I wanted to mention, like right quick before we get further on to this, because like, what does that really matter, especially when you're talking about like size? They don't understand size. And that's the only reason why I feel sorry for their significant others, because they're probably trying to convince them they have a 5-inch penis when they got a 3-inch penis. No, I swear it's 5, baby. I swear.
They can't scale, and for that to say, roughly 3,000 miles up. You measured it? Have you? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Got any figures to show us? Have you? No. You're just going, let's pull a number out of our asses. 3,000 miles will do. Thank you very much.
3,000 miles?
Yeah, that's what they think. No. Okay, we are going to just go to 12, 13, 14. We're going to go through these a little bit fast and just laugh again at all of them. So let's just go to 14 because we can read that one. If the Earth were truly constantly spinning eastward at over 1,000 miles per hour, hot air balloons shouldn't be able to simply hover over the surface of the Earth and wait for their destination to come to them. If it was the right way. If you were trying, like say I did that and I was trying to get to California from Colorado, that's over 24 hours I have to wait, right? If I'm trying to get to like my queen in New York and I'm in Colorado and I lift it up, sure, maybe there's 3 hours it would take, right? If that was what they think. But they don't understand the concept of which way the Earth is spinning. They don't realize, it works for one way, but not the other way. You know,
also, so what's that? Super Ghost pointed out, you don't measure rotation in miles per hour.
Of course you don't.
No, of course you don't. Like, that's the other thing about the equation is they don't understand the concept of how things are measured, because they only measure their penis with a centimeter.
This is
And one thing I've thought of, they claim that we say it's 15 degrees per hour because that sounds less less weird than 1,000 miles an hour. But 1,000 miles an hour is like 1,600 something kilometers an hour. So them saying it's 1,000 miles an hour sounds less less absurd than in kilometers where it's like
Yeah, but it's
1500 or whatever.
it's
Yeah,
mainly
exactly.
Americans, and Americans only know fake measurements. Sorry.
They
Yeah,
only
yeah.
work in freedom units. Yes, this is true.
We Americans thought they were so special they had to make up their own measurement for fucking everything, which screws up the whole world.
Yeah.
Why aren't we all taking the same measurements of everything?
No, you pinched ours.
Okay.
And
You're
okay.
using
right,
our old
you're right.
imperial system that we almost dropped back in the 70s.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay.
Although we still have miles an hour on
Definitely.
our roadsides. I don't know why. But yeah, as you pointed out, you don't measure rotation in miles per hour. And even if you said, okay, there's a surface speed of 1,000 miles an hour, where's that? The equator. I'm not doing 1,000 miles an hour because I'm much further north than the equator.
Yeah.
And
As
gravity,
we all, by that standard, we're all moving at a different speed. However, we are all moving at 15 degrees per hour. It doesn't matter where on the planet you stand, you're all rotating at 15 degrees per hour.
and gravity is pulling you into the center, so you're not feeling the 1,000. And the other thing that I said the other day to the flat earther that I met at the bar was, why as a animalistic species would I feel the rotation of the earth? What benefit would it be for me to feel an extra force that I don't need to? If I need to hunt,
Well, there's two reasons for that. One, our bodies don't detect a steady, constant speed.
Exactly.
We don't feel motion.
We detect a change in speed, acceleration.
Exactly.
And two, we have evolved to live on this planet. There's absolutely no reason for any creature on this planet to feel the rotation of the Earth, because why the fuck would you? It's as useless as a handbrake on a boat. It's not going to happen.
That's exactly what I said.
We just can't notice it.
Why would we notice it? That doesn't make any sense. We should not notice it, because to hunt, to kill, to make sure you don't die, to make sure that you hear the thing in the bush, to be quiet, and none of that makes any sense if you're rattling. You're like, oh, I'm moving. What?
Yeah, but even then, the planet's rotating at half the speed of the hour hand on your watch. It's not exactly, Christ, hang on, I'm going to get flung off.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It really is. God, there's all those other points as well. Good grief. It's just so much wrong in one document. It's impressive.
Okay, let me just look really quick. There was a point at some point where they said that the sunlight is antibacterial and the moonlight is bacterial. Hold on.
Don't tell me it's also a good idea to drink your own piss.
Well, that's we're gonna go over a piss. We're gonna go over a piss episode in the near future, because I found too many fucking videos on drinking piss. So unfortunately,
it's one thing to include it in your private nocturnal habits, but not to actually sort of here's half a pint, drink it. I mean,
no.
Or make popsicles and give that to visiting children.
Put it in your nebulizer.
Okay, it was right here. Actually, I did find it was supposed to be almost was there. Hold on. We can see it from here.
They're wrong about Admiral Byrd. They're wrong about high altitude explosions.
No.
Wrong.
It would be quicker to list what they are not wrong about.
Well, so far, water finds its level. That's the only thing they've got right so far. And even then, they understand that and misrepresent it. They think water finds its own level means it's flat. No. Oh God.
Okay, hold on.
But of course, level is horizontal.
15 is right here, and
I just thought I'd drop that in for the aficionados.
Hold on. Okay. So hold on. Why, everybody, please read along while I read. 15. The sunlight's light is golden, warm, drying, preservative, and antiseptic, while the moonlight is silver, cool, damp, putrefying, and septic. Sunlight and moonlight are unique and they clearly have their altogether different properties. Okay, so he just said, and they're trying to tell children that sunlight is good and moonlight is bad in some way, shape, or form. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with persuading your kids to go out in the sunlight and out in the sunshine, but at the same time, put your sunscreen on, because the sunlight isn't actually that good for you in excess.
But it is saying that moonlight is putrefying and septic. It means that you will get sepsis if you go and play in the moonlight. Like, witches are bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to be like, don't go play with the witches or something like that. Don't go out in the moonlight. It is so weird. And how do you have any proof of that? Like, what part of the moonlight is septic?
Oh, no. Proof. They've got no track with proof.
Of course they have nothing.
Yes, they've measured the temperature, and like in moonlight, things cool faster.
No,
of course they think
in
that.
moon shadow.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Farmer's Boy, do you want to go over Admiral Byrd went over the expedition of Antarctica? And
yes, let's just read that out. Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Admiral Byrd went on an expedition in Antarctica called Operation High Jump. It's just after the war. And also, quote here is Admiral Byrd's quote: "There is left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole, on the other side of the South Pole from Little America." What he was implying was and beyond the ice wall. The grammar's appalling.
Exactly.
Right. If you look at an image of Antarctica, a map of Antarctica, you'll find on one side where they landed, and they called it Little America. And they went from Little America, and I think they did get to the South Pole. Okay. What is he referring to? So he's just gone across half the continent.
Yeah.
Only geographically, it's not half, because they really didn't go that far. He's referring to the area land out the other side.
Okay.
And it is massive. It is as big as the States, because Antarctica is not a piddly little continent. It's massive.
It's huge. Yeah.
And that's what he's referring to. They landed on one side, did a lot of exploring, went to the South Pole, went, this is nice, and then realised actually there's a hell of a lot more land going out the other side of Antarctica, heading off towards Australia way.
Yep.
That's and this is what the flurfers lie about all the time. There are hidden lands, you see, there are extra lands. No, that's just the other half of the fucking continent. That's it. That's what he's referring to.
And Skits Crasher, I'll show you some moist moonlight. Okay, let's
Is it a wonderful night for a moon dance?
Yes.
Somebody's saying.
It's always
okay, let's see. High altitude nuclear explosions that are the result of nuclear testing conducted by the United States and Soviet Union between 1958 and 1962. For some reason, those things going up into the altitude, they seem to think, well, because it's called Operation Fishbowl, but for some reason, they think that they seem to have stopped and exploded. Here, let's do this again. For some reason, they think they stopped and exploded. No, they were timed to do certain things at a certain time. And they did the things they were supposed to do, like go to a certain altitude and deploy.
Yeah, they were programmed to
a system
explode as soon as they hit something.
And they hit the dome. Yeah, exactly. 3,000 miles out.
That, I believe, is where they discovered the effects of EMP, electromagnetic pulse. That's an awful lot of what they were doing. They would lobby these things high up into the atmosphere and detonating them up there to see what effects they had. Because this is still sort of the early infancy of nuclear weapons. And they'd already done lots of tests on the ground, done some tests under the ground, blah, blah, blah. What happens when we let them off in the atmosphere? And that's what it was all about. And they were testing all sorts of systems connected with it at the same time.
Well, if you're trying to figure out a new system and you're trying to figure out how to defeat it so that you can figure out a shield for that or a way to get around that, then yeah, you're going to be testing all kinds of weird, crazy shit.
Yeah.
So that's happened. I mean, that's what's happening throughout history. So weird things happen throughout the world because of that.
Yeah. Sometimes the world is weird. And they like to say that it's called Operation Fishbowl, as if that name is some sort of win for them. But like it's so weird. Like if it's a lie, why would they call it the Operation Fishbowl? Why would they indicate that it's real there?
Yeah,
Like,
I think
why would they even there's so many things that are weird about NASA if it's a lie.
I do believe that Operation Fishbowl is a reference to the dome, but not in like, oh, we're gonna try and destroy the dome. It's like,
well, the actual answer is very boring. They had a system of randomly assigning words to operations.
Really?
Yes. Later on, it became you just ask a computer for a random name, and what it quite often did was just took like a couple of words and put them together. I mean, Operation Fishbowl, that wasn't the only thing they're doing. That was a part of Operation Dominic. Why Dominic? It's a name chosen at random, and this was done specifically because if you let people choose code names, they could quite often come up with something that actually had a link to what was going on. And if you was trying to keep it a secret from other countries, you don't want to be giving them clues. So you just use a random word generator. I mean, within Operation Fishbowl was bluegill, starfish, and urraca. Yeah, they're just random words. And sometimes you see, bluegill and starfish. Bit, sort of fishy, something to do with the sea.
Yeah.
That's just a coincidence. They were chosen at random so that you couldn't connect the code name to what was actually going on because you didn't want to give anybody clues.
Did we not get
Of course.
Did we not get a bingo from somebody? Literally, we did not get a bingo. I thought we would have a long time ago.
I think there must be nothing there to fill in a bingo card. Yeah,
that's what I was hoping, because that's why another reason why we did the bingo.
We talked about a dome, God, Bible.
If anybody gets a bingo, let's go ahead and we'll believe that. You don't win anything.
Did they already say something was fake?
I'm
sure they did.
But they still haven't mentioned gravity. Not Bob. No Nathan was mentioned. No 8-inch drop.
No, I don't think something like that is actually going to mention famous flat earthers, is it?
No, definitely not.
No, because that's just shooting yourself in the foot, even more than they have already.
Yeah.
But from what I saw, every single thing in there was it's all the usual flat Earth shite that we've heard before. It's
exactly.
And what's the 15% in there? Or was that supposed to be 50 degrees?
The Earth's tilt? 15 degrees. So what we're gonna do is, while everybody's looking over their bingo cards and seeing if they got one correct, if you got it correct, go ahead and share it into the decimal codes with one of us, unless you're one of the panel members, and we'll share it. It looks like we have, for our poll, Space Cannon has 69% right now. So if you have not voted in the poll in the side chat, go ahead and do that now. And we're about ready to go over that, unless somebody has won the bingo.
69 is a perfect number. Don't vote. 69 is the perfect number.
Okay, so we're ending the vote now at 69%, just because
69 is a good number. I've got no problems with the 69.
But it turned 68.
Don't say it. Don't tell.
No 69 today.
Okay.
Thanks, Bob.
So anyways,
yes, I heard, I saw Bob and 15 degrees. So yeah.
So really quick.
Wait, did you actually start the bingo officially? Say go? Because I had I wasn't looking.
No, I did not actually officially start it. You are right. I did not. But if you, yeah. Okay, next
My
time.
excuse is I was
need
late to the party. So
yeah, next time I will remember, hopefully, to officially. I kind of think that I did tell everybody about the bingo, but I am not going to say that I did because I forget a lot of shit. Anyways, yeah, but I'm sorry, Jasper. That was talked about, I believe, in the beginning. It doesn't matter. But if you can go ahead and hit the We Are Playing Flat Earth Bingo, the pinned thing, and you heard what we talked about earlier and you got a bingo, go ahead and let us know. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get into the space canon.
right, let me just see how many of these I can tick off from what I can remember that we just
Okay,
covered.
go ahead.
That one.
Oh, can't feel the earth move. We had that.
Yeah.
No, we didn't have talk about the treaty. Blue science. Amiga nuts did not come up.
Oh, I thought this was going to be about the space cannon that various countries have tried to build over the years of getting stuff into orbit.
No, this is the James Webb Space Telescope.
Space cannon.
They now claim is going to be a giant space cannon.
Shooting at what?
I don't know yet. Let's get into it. Let's just see.
I don't think it's shooting back at us because it's a million miles away. It's going to take ages. No, it took a fucking month to get there.
Yeah, no, it's redonkulous. The space community has been abuzz a week after NASA unveiled 5 stunning, highly anticipated new images from the James Webb Space Telescope. With these pictures stirred up an awe and wonder of normal people, but also became a target for good old-fashioned conspiracy theorists who believe that the photos are fake or real evidence of an enormous aliens, or that the web is a giant space laser actually. So, before we proceed further...
That's so retarded.
I know. It's crazy. So let's just get down to the second paragraph. There's a wide range of insane theorists. Here, let's do this. And speculationers about the new web images origins. Some claiming that the pictures were created by CGI, Photoshop, Hollywood special effects, or some with a combination of all of the above.
Oh, of course.
Well, as soon as you watch it on your phone, it's CGI.
It's fake. Of course, it has
no,
to
it's
be.
CGI. That doesn't mean it's fake.
No, of course. CGI doesn't mean fake. It just means enhanced in some way, shape, or form for viewing pleasure, especially like on different devices, like a very small cell phone.
It just means not a image made with film.
Yeah, exactly. Suggesting that it could be weaponized against people on Earth. Even like somebody just said, it's gazillion miles away. There's no way it's going to be able to like put itself on us or shoot anything to us other than an image.
At that range, it would, if it could shoot us, it would take out like a whole side of the planet, I would guess.
Look, it's a million miles away, and the telescope took a month to get there.
Yeah,
a fucking month.
But like if it shoots lasers.
Oh. Does anybody remember that project that Reagan wanted, the so-called Star Wars project? He wanted to put lasers up in low Earth orbit. Anybody remember that?
I do remember that. I do remember that.
They actually, I mean, I know this was in the 80s, so I suppose I know some of you, brainless, won't be old enough to remember this.
Nope.
They worked out the current technology. If you wanted to put a laser in space that was capable of shooting down at Earth and knocking out targets, the vehicle needed for it to create enough power and fire the laser would be approximately the size of an aircraft carrier. Now, bearing in mind that the largest section of the ISS, the first part that went up, was too big to fit in the fucking shuttle.
Okay.
And they were seriously considering that, oh, yes, we could put a laser in space. Yeah, you basically got to build one of your American aircraft carriers, that sort of size, in space. It's not going to fucking happen.
No.
It was a crazy old man's pipe dream. The fact, if you want to knock out a satellite in space, just fling some rubbish at it.
Yeah.
You don't need lasers. I mean, you can actually. There was one science fiction game I used to play. They had what are called sandcasters, and the missile just sort of got near it and just went, boom, have some sand. And because it was going in the other direction to the orbit, it's basically hitting something at 17,000 miles an hour, and it just gone.
Yeah, the orbit.
Just jam the satellites.
With
raspberry,
jam.
strawberry, doesn't matter which one, but
get some kind of jam. No, so what you're saying is their orbit, most of them, there's nothing in their orbit, and that's why they keep them in that belt, kind of.
That's why the film Gravity made no sense.
Yeah.
Because they're all in slightly different orbits, so that you don't have this problem of them all tripping over each other.
Yeah, they're not that, and then there's space trash that only orbits in certain ways, so they're most likely you're not going to have something hit it if they're going in this way,
unless you're the Russians who just go, fuck it, we'll do what we like, we'll blow one of our satellites up. Oh, sorry guys, there's a whole load of shit coming your way, whatever.
yeah exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
hashtag no team player.
Exactly.
Okay. So really quick, I just want to read. Okay, Joe Biden, the fall guy, reveals the first computer-generated fake image from the silly James Webb Space Telescope. And the image is supposedly showing a group of galaxy clusters, name, stuff, and things. I shit you not. Seriously, they call it smacks, like scams. Oh my God, like backwards. It's not even. Oh, son of a.
So they say it's fake. That's one for my.
Yeah, no, it's like this. Look. You'd think that the hashtag JWST was a giant laser cannon based off the YouTube thumbnail alone. Look.
Zero. Do you want to know why it's called? Do you want to know why it's called SMACS?
Why?
It stands for the Southern Massive Cluster Survey.
There we go.
Originally done by Hubble. So obviously that part of space has now got a label, and it's SMACS, and then the numbers is an area of that.
And somehow this is like what people keep showing.
So it's not about the slim smacking our ass, okay?
No, unfortunately, it's not about smacking your bitch up or anything.
Yeah, no, unfortunately. So, anyways, and this is the other thing they keep sharing is this image. So you think that it's like on this ship that is floating, doing this. Like, I don't think this is what it actually looks like. I think this is a generated model, and I believe it's just like itself with like things behind it, right? Isn't there something behind it that's holding it up? This is not real. It says NASA, but
no, it is quite a size. I mean, you've got the dish that's made up for those hexagons. You've got quite a mass behind it, and that
behind
is
it.
Yes, that's the heat shield.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, because this thing is running just so cold. It's almost at absolute zero.
Yeah,
almost
close to absolute zero.
Yeah.
As close as they can get it, I believe.
Hang on, I'm just waiting for the page to update. The coldest part of it is at 6 degrees Kelvin. That's minus 267 Celsius. So the vast bulk of this thing isn't the telescope, it's the dirty great big heat shield behind it. Because this telescope is so sensitive, even when they launched it, they had to make sure that within the capsule, and then when the nose cone came off, it was facing away from the sun. Because if it had gone towards the sun, it would have damaged it. It's that sensitive. It took them a month to cool the bloody thing down.
Yeah. Exactly. So people, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, why would there be people that are faking all of this like drama? Well, okay, I could guess drama. Blood cells. I mean, I was in news. I guess I get that. But why would we like doing all these things to make it like look like it was harder than it was when you could easily just be like, look, we're really smart. We like made things work. It's like an easy fix to just make it look like it happens. If like we're faking the round earth to the flat earthers.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're just faking these math, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, that's easy. pretend flubbing. What are you talking about when we're trying to like? Why would we blow up 50 fucking rockets before we got there? You could blow up 5 or 2 or like it doesn't make any sense that they don't realize what real testing is like. My stepdad was he made unmanned sea vehicles for the Navy to pick up aircraft that had fallen in foreign waters before the enemies got them, so they did not know our technology.
Yes.
He taught me how to build houses. He taught me how to rebuild a 1969 Ford Mustang. You don't think like that? Some of that, like understanding technology, or like I know like real technology is and how to like look up real technology or how to check it out. There's instruments you have to use to make sure your voltage is properly set or that you're getting the right sine waves when you're making,
So that's what my that's what my multimeter's for down in the garage.
Yeah, there you go. There. Exactly. And so that's the thing these people don't understand or get or like can conceive at all. We have instruments that help us figure out all this fun, crazy shit. And instead of you being a dumbass, you could just figure out how to use the equipment and fucking be one with us and like talk it out with us. Be like, oh, I can have a beer with you and talk about how to rebuild this car or actually how to do these things instead of you thinking that you're special in your little flat earth community or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I took a flight across the country from New York to Arizona, and it was just a straight flight, and I saw something that looked like a curve, but the flat earthers are telling me it's some like parallax or something. I don't know.
They say like the windows in the airplane are curved.
They're curved, so you're gonna see curved. No, but
your eye is curved. So
I have been on in San Diego. There's a bunch of like cliffs all over, and I've been 50 feet above sea level. I've been 100 feet above sea level, and I may have been on a little marijuana. The times that I saw the curve just on marijuana, but I've been on like other drugs, and like the world looked curved to me, and like I don't think that is like 100% proof, but that was enough to me to where if I look at the physics and I look at everything else, I'm like,
yeah, but isn't our eye a lens?
Yeah, supposedly it's a curve, so I mean, you can get to
not
like
a lens; it's full of fluid,
and it's backwards.
And it's, and
upside
but your
down
eye,
backwards.
Technically, partially what we see and our brain perceives to us might be a hallucination, just because it has to fill in so many gaps to get to us. But when you look at like measurements in physics, then you finally get to realizing, we have to go along with this, otherwise the plane crashes, the boat crashes into land. There's a handful of things that if you don't get it right, bad things happen, and it's not happening enough for that to be something happening right now because they're tricking us. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
What's
the bingo? What I need to get in a row, right? Across or up?
In any in any of the thingy bobbers.
Sorry, I'm not a bingo aficionado.
So really quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start playing the Shapeshifters caught on live camera, and we will start laughing at it. I'm going to go grab something to eat right quick and then get another beer, and then we'll go over that. We're going to go over the Book of Enoch on another time when Mama can be here, because she has a lot of documentation on it, and she wanted to go over that with us. And unless you can jump in, Mama, we won't go over it. If you jump in right now, then we'll definitely go over it. But I think we'll just go over top 10 real shapeshifters that have been on live TV and have a fun go with this.
Right, I need another cup of tea for this then.
Okay, sure.
Live TV, huh?
Yeah. That's what it says.
Oh, I've seen this one.
From the US CIA security guard to Beyonce, the world is seemingly filled with shapeshifters that have appeared right in front of our eyes. Here are your top 10 real shapeshifters caught changing live on camera. In our number 10 spot, we have the Queen of England. Okay, your girl is British, and being so, us Brits just have a soft spot for the Queen, but apparently the rest of the world doesn't, and everybody seemingly thinks she's a shapeshifter reptilian hybrid. So that was news to me. Not only just the Queen, but a lot of people speculate over the entire royal family being reptilian hybrids. The reason being due to some footage that surfaced online that showcased the Queen being dressed in one of her cute outfits. But then all of a sudden, they zoom in on her eye, and you see her eye looking completely creepy. Honestly, the footage is terrifying, and I've watched enough horror movies in my life to recognize a demon when I see one, and her eye looked just a tad bit demon-like. Apparently, people have said
Okay, does anybody have anything they want to say about the first two?
How did she rule out anything else other than demons?
Nothing. This is all just on assumption because it looks like a thing.
Must
be a
demon.
thing. Yeah, no, this is so silly. And before we get further into this, anybody who is on the panel and in the side chat that knows anything about videography, photography, or anything like that, please chime in. And that's why we're going over this, because I have worked on film. The first photo that I ever took was at like 3 years old or 4 years old at a ghost town in the middle of nowhere, Colorado. My dad handed me the camera. He set it up. Sure, I'll admit it. But the first photo I ever took was of a like broken down barn. And then from there, we would go ghost town hunting, and my dad would bring me along, and he taught me all of the thingy-mabobbers about the setting up a film camera to get properly exposed pictures with lighting and blah, all the other fun things in outdoors. Then hi baby. And then
hi, sorry, I was trying to set up my doorbell cams.
That's what I thought was going on. So then I got into videography, film. As a teenager, I was doing the blood, gore, and guts for films, making intestines fall out of people's bodies, doing gunshot wounds, all the fun stuff, without actual professional knowledge. Exactly, like we didn't have actual blood packets, or we didn't have actual what I forgot what they're called off the top of my head. Doesn't matter. Everything we made, and then we helped shoot it, and then figured out like how you shoot it, and the color, and development of film and all that fun stuff. So I went through all if you work in the industry, when there is anomalies, when something went wrong, there was a piece of sand on something, or there was a hair or something else, and you're like, okay, I know why that happens. These people don't understand the concept of why things are happening, or what's going on with these. So they say, oh, it's a thing. Well, but if you actually know how to shoot video, you're gonna go, oh, I see what happened wrong here. Okay, let's keep going further into this. Let's see. We'll try it this way.
That her eye was just bloodshot. But yeah, I don't know about that excuse. They really should have said that she had some kind of eye disease, because that I would believe. I've had a bloodshot, probably at least plus 10 times in my life, and I've seen bloodshot eyes several times, and never have I ever seen anything that looks like that. Her entire eye is bloody looking. Honestly, it's as if perhaps someone punched her in the eye, except there's no swelling. It's very strange. So anyways, I see why people think she's possible.
Yeah, there's many reasons.
So
yeah, sure.
Just from drinking way too much, and having a bit of a rough night, I've popped blood vessels in my eye. Like both my eyes. Like, so I've had the red in my eyes, and my eyes have been completely red. From having my oldest son, I popped all the blood vessels in my one eye, and it was completely beet red. So yeah, it happens. People break blood vessels in their eyes.
Totally. Okay. And let's keep going.
Possibly a shapeshifter. In our number 9 spot, we have Katy Perry. Okay, this is some crazy footage, y'all. I have obviously heard of the theory that celebs are really just reptiles, but like, damn, Katy Perry? I love her. I don't want to believe it. You can't make me. Okay, but for real, even if she is a shapeshifter reptilian, is it possible that she's not a bad one? I say yes. Anyways, in this clip, we see Katy Perry's eye shift from blue to green and her pupils become slits for a second before she seemingly notices and looks away from the camera. Very sus, Katy. In our number 8 spot, we have Dove Cameron. Dove Cameron is an actress and extremely talented singer, most notably known for her Disney Channel show Liv and Maddie and The Descendants. Her voice is angelic, and personally, I'm a big fan. But regardless of my feelings, people speculate that she is a shapeshifter, or that a shapeshifter has taken over her body. One or the other. There is some recent footage of her doing an interview on the red carpet, and in this interview, she has a moment where it seems as if she shifts a little. When you zoom into her eyes, it appears as if, for a second, her eyes reveal her pupils suddenly turning into a slit. Just for a second before turning back. It's really quite fast, but if you slow down the footage and zoom in closely, you can see it clear as day.
And I know. Go ahead, and whoever wants to go over that, but we know.
And where is the original footage?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Not edited.
Precisely.
So really quick, Queen will be coming out here in 2 weeks. And so if you would like to help that happen and get our fans only up and going once she gets here, then please donate to my PayPal or her Cash App. And you will get to see lots of fun content once she gets here. And you guys will help facilitate that by like getting us hotel rooms or like making sure that it can help pay for the trip. Only if you want to see us naked together. Yes. If not, then we're not asking we're not grifting at all. But if you want to see the king and queen together, then
yeah, because I'm not putting him underneath a plane in a kennel when he's never been in a kennel in his life. And so I am renting a car to get there, and it's not exactly cheap. So.
Exactly. Yeah. And we will be having to get a hotel room the whole time because the place I'm staying does not want a puppers. So it's going to be, and we're going to be loud the whole time. So
that too.
It's just going to be easier to do it that way. So
at least if we're at a hotel, we won't get the cops called on us for it. So, you know.
Exactly. Yes, exactly, Skits. And I know you're ready to see that interaction. So, okay, let's keep going with these crazy people saying weird anomalies happening in video. Prove something? I don't know.
Perhaps she has something weird going on with her eye, or perhaps she's actually a shapeshifter. Probably the latter. In our number 7 spot, we have Beyonce. Many are very suspicious of Beyonce, apparently, and I had no idea. Apparently, she is one of the most suspicious of the Hollywood celebs that people are pretty certain is a shapeshifter reptile, and it's because of a few different shots of her that reveal.
Just one thing. Why does she pick a picture to put in the background where she is standing exactly in front of the subject?
Right.
I don't know. That's very, very silly. I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Yeah, she could use over more.
Or just
use a different photo.
No,
or
she
scale it
definitely
slightly
is
different.
not. Yeah, don't use that one, or scale it differently. Anyways, so Ox, if you just want to see Queen, the more money that you put in while we were doing these streams, the more that happens. So if you all just want to see her by herself, then like you just throw the money down, and I'll just get out of the way. I mean, I'll still screw her later. I mean, I'll turn off the camera, and she's still getting her filled. So I mean, all right, let's keep going.
Some pretty wild things. Apparently, in one shot, you see Beyonce singing, and suddenly the side of her face almost looks.
Yeah, that's the video. What they're probably doing live is not coming through right, and then you're getting this crazy, weird anomaly kind of pixelated thing. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Scaly. In another shot, Beyonce is dancing on stage and whipping her hair around, and for a millisecond, you can literally see her face transform into a demon. I'm not joking, it's terrifying, and it's probably real. It's hard to believe her heavenly voice is even human, so most likely she's from
Yeah, that didn't mean anything. It was so dumb.
This world. What do you think? Leave a comment in the comment section below. In our number 6 spot, we have Antique Roadshow Reptile. In this video, captured on camera, it is a regular episode of the BBC show, The Antiques Roadshow, when, in the background, the camera captured a man staring at the camera. His eyes appear pretty large, being opened quite wide, and if you zoom in, people speculate over the...
Shit. He just took way too much meth.
Yeah.
Not on Antiques Roadshow.
Hey,
Antique Crack Show.
How else are you going to enjoy that?
Exactly, dude. He is spun out. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
I think
he's
you have
on
to take
meth or crack, because, yeah, he's out there. That has nothing to do with being a reptile. It has to do with having a severe drug problem.
Exactly, and that's as far as they go with this. Is just he looks weird. Okay, so do most of us.
Large, being open,
and with the slits in the eyes, it's just a camera glitch of when you're turning.
Or as Super Ghost points out, he's wearing glasses.
Yeah.
You can't see it very well on the left-hand side of his head, but on the right-hand side, you can see the reflection off the bit going to his ear. He's got glasses on. He's getting a weird reflection off the lights in his glasses.
So he may not be opening his eyes as much as we think he is. It's just your optical. What we see optically.
I mean, look how much light is shining on him anyway. I mean, his hairline's scared of his eyebrows, poor bugger.
Totally.
And he's wearing glasses.
Yeah, and most likely that is the reason why he looks
and it's
as
probably not
spooky
his
as.
pupils what you're seeing.
One of the other
A
things.
reflection in his glasses.
The other thing that people don't realize is how often do you actually see a professional camera crew around you?
You don't.
Right.
Well,
Probably never. So some people just get like, deer in headlights, or some people just, we've been doing shows where you're like, hey buddy, what about, and they're like, and you're like, okay, never mind. Let me talk to your wife, or, they just get stunned, and they just look at, like I said, like deer in headlights. It's nothing new. Happens all the time on live television. This is how people look.
Actually,
quite wide. And
during Easter, I was at a very famous market down here. It gets real popular during Easter time because it's a whole Polish tradition type of deal, and it's an East Side tradition. And I was on the news, and I had turned my head, and they caught my eyes just the right way, where my pupils were slits instead of round. So does that make me a lizard person?
Clearly.
Yes.
Not
like,
that.
Just
the fact that you are.
by injection, but
That's later. That's later. Do you know how many gazillions of photos I've had of myself taken?
1 or 2.
Oh gosh.
50 gazillion?
At least. So you know how many times one eye looks slit and one eye looks normal?
Yeah.
because you have 3 lighting, or you have this certain type of lighting. So yeah, you will eventually get slits in your eyes because of the lighting. But it's even freakier when you get one slit and the other one is whole. You're like, that is freaky. But then the next one is not. It's like, it's only happening because of lighting. I mean, it's
Like,
obviously.
And then even look at the woman in front of him, because of the way the camera is and the way the screenshot was taken. Her ear looks like it's just this thin
Pointed.
little.
It's yeah,
exactly. So,
because of the way her hair is sitting. So like,
you could then just say, look, she has no ear. That doesn't make any sense either.
That's the whole shapeshifter family.
It's a whole shapeshifter family.
Hey,
there we go. The next.
Hey, Annie. Shapeshifter family.
We're gonna make that the next one. Okay, let's keep going.
Zoom in, it looks as if his pupils have slits. His eyes resemble
I believe they're using a filter to make that kind of like weird.
A snake's eyes, revealing that he is obviously a shapeshifter snake.
Obviously, there's no other reason.
Yeah. Oh,
you can't explain it
Well,
any other.
It is quite clear
appear
that
to be
she's
with
being
anyone,
sarcastic, but
I know, and
well, to us,
whatever this channel is, amazing top 10s, the most amazing top 10s. They really don't like 100% believe everything that they're showing us. They're just having fun with it.
They just wanna.
It's all entertainment. Yeah, it's just all entertainment, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. Is we're just having fun with this because obviously there's not enough evidence to put into anything to like judge on what we're talking about at all, and that's why we're having fun.
Hanging in the background, smirking at what he's observing. It's crazy to see this on camera, but I wonder if anyone has actually seen this in person. My suspicious brain would props not even believe anyone, even if they did claim that they saw this in real life. I'd be like, show me that proof, or nothing.
See, that's what she just said.
I'll just be sad. In our number 5 spot, we have the NBC Shapeshifter. In 1995, there was reportedly an NBC News reporter by the name of Isaiah Carey who was in the middle of filming when he allegedly swallowed a grasshopper. What's eerie about this video?
Oh my God, this seriously, oh jeez. Oh my God, has anybody seen this?
No.
Not sure.
I don't think so.
Not sure.
Okay. This was just a regular newscast that happened, and then they turned it into a meme. But watch. Oh my God. Is my stapled penis here? Oh, finally you're here. I've been waiting.
About time.
About time you showed up, my penis. Okay, here we go.
Is that if you zoom in, you can observe him having an abnormally large, somewhat pointy tongue, and the color is slightly green. The reporter had a very big reaction, which, I mean, if I swallowed a grasshopper, I would have screamed. Drama queen. But most people
Okay, so during the news report, this gentleman just like a grasshopper flew into his mouth, and he kind of bit into it while he was talking, and then he spit it out. Now people are saying that somehow he has a lizard tongue, but he didn't want to eat it live, even though he was. It doesn't even make any sense.
No.
think that he turned away from the camera to hide his tongue, which does seem possible, but then again, no one wants to have something that gross documented on camera, so I would probably turn away too. Reptile or human? Probably reptile. In our number 4 spot, we have the Mexican schoolboy. In a video that was shared in September of 2018, there appears to be a boy and a girl, and a lot of chaos around them. Students leaving their seats and a lot of hustle and bustle when all of a sudden, the girl seems to turn into the boy, and the boy falls down and faints. She runs down the stairs, now as him, and then after 30 seconds on the ground, the boy, who's being approached by adults, he suddenly wakes up and begins to run at top speed away from the scene. Honestly, this one, to me, feels...
They cut that shit up way too much. There was no way for us to, like, see anything.
Yeah, that...
No, I mean, that was garbage.
Yeah.
It looked like it was like a deliberate scene.
A setup.
Yeah, no, it was a setup. Yeah, no, it was totally staged. Is the right word to use. So here we go.
Feels like it's straight out of a sci-fi show.
Okay, let's go to
In
the next one.
2009, Nigerian police actually arrested a goat as apparently someone had shapeshifted into it. It was caught by vigilantes who were chasing two men who were trying to steal a Mazda car. They claimed that one of the two men escaped while the other used black magic to transform into a goat. Okay, this one wasn't caught on camera, but I thought you had to be told about this because I'm tripping out. Reportedly, the police said one of them escaped and the other turned into a goat. We cannot confirm the theory, but the goat is in our custody. This is the best one I've ever done. We cannot base our information on something mystical. It is something.
They literally have a goat in custody now instead of a person who did something.
Oh my god. Like it almost to me sounds like the people chasing them were in on it and like, oh yeah, let's say you changed it to a goat.
Sure. Yeah, no,
Dumb
anything
pig will believe ya.
Yeah, anything to fucking change it. Queen, my pink stapled penis says, "Hi, my queen. Just thinking, soon we will be together, counting the days."
Yes, and I love it. I can't wait.
Me too. Okay, and so let's see what they did to the goat. I guess I don't know.
Something that has to be proved scientifically that a human being turned into a goat. Okay, so anyone else kind of hoping this story isn't true only because then the story is that a bunch of police arrested a goat? Honestly, I'm good with either story being.
And that's exactly what happened. There's no way that people can turn into goats, and these police officers just arrested a goat.
True.
In modern times.
Number 2 spot, we have the alien security guard. In 2012, at the U.S.-Israel Policy Conference, while President Obama was making a speech, there were cameras that were circulating around the area, and they were shooting footage of the audience. From the front view, we see 2 security guards standing in the aisle. They look like, you know, they're most likely CIA agents. But then a camera shoots the security guards from behind. And one of them in particular does not look human from behind, as well as the camera catches him looking completely different than he does from the front. We see a bald man with no ears and a pointy chin. His nose looks short and rounded, and his eyes appear to be dark and quite sunken in. Most people think that because...
How many fucking bald men do you know that wearing a suit in those colors look exactly the same?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every single fucking one.
In that low light,
low quality video, very low quality video.
They're all gonna look like that.
Because it was so dark and crowded that people would have missed this, and that the camera caught this shapeshifter in a blip of a moment in its true form. Many have concluded from this footage that the US is in cahoots with an alien race. And at this point, I'm pretty convinced too. What do you think? In our number 1 spot, we have the alleyway shifter. Okay, this clip is crazy. This is footage of a person that goes into an alleyway that is semi-lit and stands still. And then what appears to be a dark shadow leaves its body and walks away, and the person remains frozen. This clip is so controversial and has been a point of debate.
Those cameras are pretty crap when it's daylight, let alone at night.
Yeah. So what happened is the artifact that got left there stayed there because they're what's it called when your computer like refreshes the images on your screen? Refresh rate. Sure. Right.
Yeah.
So their refresh rate is very, very low because you're recording a lot amount of time through a lot of cameras going through a database, right? So their DPI and everything was just really, really low. It just didn't see the dude walk away yet. You know, like it's cameras and it's memory recording what it recorded didn't see that leave yet.
Well,
and
compression.
Yeah, and
do that
compression,
too.
Yeah,
sure.
Compression is also.
There's a handful of things that cause that to happen. So easy to fucking disprove that if you know tech. Okay, my sexy butt. Do you want to? We're gonna play a game before we leave, or?
Sure, we could.
If you would start up a riff, let's go ahead and play one riff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dropping out because
yes,
in
I
the
know
morning my
you're
little
tired.
man's gonna be here, so I do
Okay.
need some energy, and I still can
Okay.
get cold, and so then
Of course.
my night could be a long night. So
I think
yeah.
we need a palate cleanser, and I think that should be playing a game. Skits is not allowed to play, so make sure.
Kids, you can take my place.
No, we
I donate
actually
my space to Skits.
we had a hacker that got into the game, and he actually made it so Skits cannot physically get into the game. So he is. I'm just kidding.
But
Right,
Slip, this was fun.
Yep.
I'll see you guys around.
Yep. Later, brainless.
See you,
Micro,
Brainless.
do you need to bow out as well?
I don't know. It's giving me an issue. It's not responding.
That's not a good sign.
No, it's definitely not. I might need to.
Restart Steam, maybe.
That's what I just did. Okay, now we
Okay.
got it.
Okay, that's what I thought. So if you have not played with us before, go to riff with 2F tracks AX, not CK, dot, is it com or games? It's games.
.games.
So rifftracks.games. And somebody in the side chat will put that up soon, and then we will tell you the code once it is put in the Saitama chat. And then we'll play a game to palate cleanse from the idiocracy that we talked about. And then we'll get the fuck out of here.
Do you want the bots on, baby? Or do you think we'll have enough players?
Put a bot on.
Okay.
A bot on. Oh my god. We're gonna have to do a Cookie McSweet Tits episode very soon, but we'll see when I have the time to do that.
Oh, there we go.
Kane, shut up.
Kane, be good.
There's somebody new here, so he's acting like a psychopath.
Okay.
What's the code? The room code?
Give me a minute.
Patience.
I'll go to the private chat. Everyone in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Micro fell asleep, I believe, and that's why I muted. I think.
Oh, is that what that? I weren't
Yeah.
sure. I could hear the noise, and I thought, what's she doing? Snoring.
Yeah. No, I believe they fell asleep.
She fell
'cause
asleep.
It's very
Aw.
late over there, and
Yes, it is.
It's not exactly early over here,
no, not exactly.
but it doesn't help. It's also fucking hot. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
looking
it's-
forward to Monday. 38 degrees we're promised on Monday.
Trying to make sure this is the right code. Yep. Don't want to be putting the wrong code in.
Private chat.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, that
Okay,
works. Something's starting.
Yep.
Okay, we got the 4.
Not as much as Schizomacrasher. Oh, cheese and rice. Cookie and Queen. Now that would be interesting. Yes.
Oh.
You may have started something. God
Yes.
damn it. Yes. And then, thank you, Queen's Quiche. Hello. Welcome. So now, if anybody wants to join us, all you got to go to rifftracks.games, which you can see on the screen to the left. And the room code is RGZG.
There you go.
Oh. Guess we didn't need the bot.
Sweet.
Hello, aspiring riffers. In each round of writer riff mode, a movie clip will play.
Yeah.
Every clip has a spot.
Is it loud enough?
Joke or riff, as we call it.
Yes.
You're
Okay.
stuck. You can. Round 1.
Fight. This one, okay.
Damn it.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Okay, we'll go with that. Baby, I can't hear. Oh.
Crazy Brits and their Zeds. What are they on about?
It's because I said Z instead of Z.
Yes, that's how you say it.
Proper.
It's a Z.
Yeah, no, totally. And that's why I say Z, because we have so many. Baby, you need to unmute. Baby, you need to unmute.
Sorry.
Okay, now we can hear.
On this flat Earth thesis again. Last time I smoked crack with a comedian. So this how the wife hides the credit card bill. Well, turns out I can ship paper too.
Maybe it may need to come up a little bit.
That Pulp Fiction goes right through y'all.
Like a dose of salt.
And that's where they found the script for the latest Batman reboot.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, audience.
Well,
Nice.
good Ripper. The round is yours.
The round is yours.
Looks that way.
Baby, if you could turn up just a tiny bit, that would be great. If not, no worries about it.
Round 2.
I gotta get some help. I gotta get some help.
That's as loud as it's gonna go, baby.
Okay, that works then.
Are you the next top ripper? Enter your rip.
One.
Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Hey.
Might have to turn the fan up.
Good, yeah, do it.
All right, we've gone up a notch. It's not even hot yet. It's only about 27 in here.
Dang.
I gotta get some help.
Oh no, the conspirators will write birds or government drones.
Bruh.
All the sound effects.
I gotta get some help. I can see what's coming next. It's a black swan.
I love that movie.
I gotta get some help.
What did you see its dick and get penis ended?
I gotta get some help.
I've been a little on edge lately.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I gotta get some help.
Damn it, kids. I said don't throw fries out the window. These birds will shit on everything.
I gotta get some help.
Hola, Pablo. Son los malditos pajaros otra vez.
Of course, yeah, totally, exactly.
What?
God damn it. Okay. 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 Thank
Nice,
you.
babe.
Ooh, look at that.
Still early, so we'll see.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my baby's on top of me.
Round 3.
Not a very large turnout, is it?
Look at the size of that dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Not a very large turnout, is it?
That's what happens when you're a flat earther and come to your senses on your deathbed. They all abandon you.
Not a very large turnout, is it?
Well, the Adams already left, and Lurch never left their house, so he didn't have many friends.
Nice.
Not a very large turnout, is it?
Well, our father did kill then fuck everyone in town, so.
Very large turnout, is it?
That's what Ox gets for picking on the Christians and the atheist on YouTube.
Goddamn Ox.
Not a very large turnout, is it?
Bitch, please, he was a cunt.
Not a very large turnout, is it?
Only his ex, what a shame.
Okay. Jeez, okay, I'll go with those.
Be right back. Our son's gotta go out.
Yep.
Take your time. Come on.
Oh, I need some points.
It gets high sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Champion Ripper in the making.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Oh. I was sticking to the theme.
Then Jim saw a man painting a fence.
Oh God.
Then Jim saw a man painting a fence.
It's go time, Mama Jama. This is your rip now.
Yes, apparently on Monday I can look forward to 38 degrees Celsius. And on Tuesday it drops to 37. Gonna fucking melt.
Plenty.
I hurt myself. Swinging my shoulders.
TikTok people, TikTok people.
Then Jim saw a man painting a fence.
That's not paint, it's DiGiorno.
Then Jim saw a man painting a fence.
So he ran over to the barn where the man's daughter was. And they spent the next hour playing in the hay.
Then Jim saw a man painting a fence.
Say, Jim, have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
God damn it.
Jim saw a man painting a fence.
Jim asked him for candy and a ride in his van.
Boing.
Then Jim saw a man painting a fence.
But the painting got interrupted by a flat earth twat handing out flyers. So he leaked him in his dumbass dick bag.
Dumbass dick bag.
I like that.
It's 87 here right now, Mama.
99.
Yeah.
I beat all of you.
99 in the shade. There's a song in here somewhere. Hang on, let's convert my app into Fahrenheit. As you use all these weird units.
It's 46C here.
That's just
Dang.
taking the piss. That's ridiculous.
Better hurry.
46C.
Maybe.
That's
She's
100
taking out
That's
our
114 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, would you
Nice.
out the ripping skills on this guy?
Yeah. Oh. Well,
Round 5.
round 5.
The buffet supper as a whole is designed as a simple meal which can be eaten simply. The buffet supper as a whole is designed as a simple meal eaten simply.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your rhythm.
Okay. Trying to do something new that I haven't done before because we've already had this a handful of times.
Yeah, it's a problem. They start coming around again, don't they?
Yeah. And then we got yelled at on one of my streams the other day that we keep putting the same answers. So now we're trying to put new answers into these things. Hopefully my queen comes back in time to vote, but we'll see.
I don't know what I'm writing.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think of that one.
Ah.
Yep.
The buffet
Here we
supper
blow.
is designed as a simple meal which can be eaten simply.
Well, I missed the clip, but didn't want to type nothing.
Nice.
The buffet supper as a whole is designed as a simple meal which can be eaten simply.
You always put the twat cake next to your brother's wife.
The buffet supper as a whole is designed as a simple meal which can be eaten simply.
Simply shrimp and chips.
The
Simply.
buffet supper as a whole is designed as a simple meal which can be eaten simply.
For those simple dumbass crybaby bitch husbands. Am I right, ladies, or am I right?
Nice.
The buffet supper as a whole is designed as a simple meal which can be eaten simply.
And is served using the hostess' naked body as the platter, the dipping sauce in the logical place.
Exactly.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
I think they're oversimplifying this a little too much.
Okay, I'll go like that way. We'll see.
I like Gober Mom's answer.
Exactly.
Yep. It's very simple. Very simple.
Yeah.
Time's almost up.
Okay, here we blow. Thank
Check out
you.
the score on this one, people.
Nice. Good one, Oxy.
Round 6.
Not this one.
Oh, Christ.
I hate vegetables. I hate vegetables.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Oh, my back. Oh.
Yeah.
I can't headbang. My hair's not long enough.
I can, but I'm too old to do that.
I have one hair that I think might be long enough.
I tried to grow my hair long enough once to headbang. Unfortunately, it grows very, very thick, so I just about got it down to my shoulders, and it was unfucking bearable. So I went out and got a grade 3. It was like something out of Full Metal Jacket, right at the start. Where
I get it.
I just can't. My hair just, even at my age, my hair will not stop growing, and it grows really thick. So.
And you're right, Glober Mom. That vegan teacher sucks. I don't know why that came up, but yes. Oh, for this answer.
I hate vegetables.
I need something else to ram inside me.
Yeah, you get bored of the same old thing, don't you?
Right.
I hate vegetables.
All the cucumbers taste salty and fishy.
Dolphin.
It's a dolphin.
What's that, Flipper?
Yeah.
I hate vegetables.
When am I going to grow a real woman?
You can grow them.
I hate vegetables.
Damn, I must have left my big bag of dicks at Slim's. Who knows what that is doing with them?
I do.
Yep, me too.
I hate vegetables.
It's always all about what you like, isn't it?
Me.
Okay. That was tough.
What? Answering, you mean? Oh,
sitting on that thing. Yes, answering.
You're almost out of time.
Oh, hurry up.
Simply stunning.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
Round 7.
Here comes the silliest walrus of them all. Here comes the silliest walrus of them all.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Okay.
Struggle with that one.
Hey, Lee. Queen's still dealing with something outside, so Hopefully, when I'm there, she won't have to deal with the drama that she has to deal with her neighbors right now.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep. But I think once I get there, well, we'll see. If they're too much of dicks, we'll just go somewhere else.
That's what I like about living here. All the neighbours are pretty good.
Silliest walrus of them all.
Fuck me, that's no walrus, that's Ox, and he's heading right for us.
Oh my God, he's heading right for us.
Right for us, yeah.
Here comes the silliest walrus of them all.
Jew.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Here comes the silliest walrus of them all.
Look, a shanty float. Must be a beggar parade.
Oats.
Here comes the silliest walrus of them all.
And somehow he became president.
Cheese and rice. Yeah.
Somehow.
Here comes the silliest walrus of them all.
Oh, has the biggest balls of them all.
Okay, we all. Now time to vote.
Bon Scott, I believe. He sang all about them.
Okay.
He's got big balls.
Got the biggest balls of them all.
Them all. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what AC/DC was all about.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
And everybody comes and comes again.
Yeah.
That's what rock and roll's all about, taking the piss.
Definitely.
Yeah, sadly missed that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mama. That was just our butt plug from Amazon. Okay, here we go. Nice.
Oh, I'm just so proud of you.
Good one. And thank you.
All right.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh. We still got a couple rounds. You never know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it. I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
Okay. I know I'm going to hell.
No, you're not.
You're right. I'll be running hell. What? I won't just be going there. Bam. Okay. And here we
6,
blow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Queen's not going to be back in this time, so.
Thunderbirds are slow.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
You're adopted and you've got crabs. GG, my dude, and good luck.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
But you promised those photos would remain strictly private. Now everyone will know I'm a cum slut.
Yep.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
You're pregnant and I am the father. I want to keep it.
Turn it up.
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
But you said nobody would find out about us in the shower.
It's
I wanted you to see it before I posted it.
Nice sketch, but it's a lot bigger than that.
Go, 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 move, move, move.
Yes, that would be a highway to hell.
No, you're on the highway to Hull.
Yeah, yes.
There was a mix-up. I've been to Hull once. That was enough.
You went great there.
Good one, farmers.
Cocky.
Ooh. Ooh, bloody hell.
Oh, wow.
Round 9.
It could still all change.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Enter the
All right, guys. I am so sorry. I'm dealing with a situation outside. How far into the game are you?
Almost done.
I think it's round 9, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play. I'm sorry, but I gotta take care of shit.
Of course,
I
baby.
swear,
Go
I
ahead.
want to move back to the ghetto. There's less friggin' drama at the ghetto.
Yeah, I know, baby.
Drama, 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 huh? What are you gonna do?
Yep.
Tell them all to fuck off. Works for me.
Good answer.
No, if you want drama, that's next door. Off you fuck.
Okay.
That's what I like living around here as well. I mean, you get the how do I put this? The right class of people here because they're the only ones who can afford it. B, it's like, you know, you don't get the social housing, shall we say, around here because they can't afford it. Yeah, nice and quiet and civilized.
Well, I hate the HOA sometimes because everybody comes around and like wants to tell you what to do with your property, but
well, we don't have any of that. That just doesn't happen over here.
That's awesome.
Congrats on turning 21, Grover Mom. Now let's make sure Cassius doesn't find out about our fisting club.
Good one.
The heck was that?
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you, but I'm gay and have no interest in you.
I like the sound.
I can never remember what all the sound effects are.
That will be $200. I forgot the Viagra, so no sex tonight. Peace, I'm out.
You'll have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
like you usually do. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
You don't say.
Happy birthday, dear.
I don't know who your name is.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
The team's ready for you in the other room. I'll come and clean up when they're done with you.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
Okay. I don't know what Super Ghost is talking about, Mama.
Because she's an AI. She lives in the server.
There we go. Okay. Mama's an AI.
Highway to Cleethorpes. Highway to Cleethorpes. Highway to Basingstoke.
Good one.
I, for one, am impressed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, Ripper. It's the final round.
Okay.
Right, take aim and fire.
You and your stupid human tie.
What the fuck? It's got to be Japanese.
Right, take aim and fire.
Oh, it is.
You and your stupid human tie.
It's go time, Mama Jama. You're ready.
Yes, Mama. That's kind of what I figured.
Don't know what this note is, but it sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Go, move.
It's got to have a pointless drum fill in, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally.
I like cheese. I kill you.
I like the way you think. I like cheese too. Yeah.
Take aim and fire.
I like cheese. I kill you.
Turn around. I'll show you how to squirt in someone's face.
That's a good one.
I like that.
That's a good one.
Take aim and fire.
You and your stupid human tie.
Fuck this shit. It has to be Texas. Gary, you should have taken a right.
What, Albuquerque?
Fire.
Yes.
What is Albuquerque?
I use them for ass floss in the morning.
Right, take aim and fire.
You and your stupid human tie.
I'm going to mount you all on my big horn like fleshlights.
Right, take aim and fire.
You and your stupid human tie.
I mean, Stretch Armstrong, what were you idiots thinking?
Mama said that she didn't pay for a shower from Queen, just wanted Slim to give her a facial.
Rub it in, it's good for the skin.
Exactly.
Ooh.
It rubs the lotion in its skin.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Looking good.
Look at that.
Good one. Nice farmers.
Ooh.
And here.
Winner is.
Has it changed anything?
Oxy
There
is
you
the
go.
winner.
There you go.
Ox.
Good one, Oxy.
Now, please join us for Bars and Punch in the Fellowship Hall.
Let's just see who everybody was. Can't believe I
Close
fell
at the
so
end,
far. At the end.
Fiend.
So, Oxy was the winner.
Good game, Ox.
Yep, well played.
Evil Lamp was Farmer's Boy.
Evil Lamp, I love it.
Toilet Guy was Monsieur. Cigarette Biker was King Slim, of course.
Yeah.
Future Coda Man is Geo. And Natalie is Dungeon Queen.
Well, in all
So
fairness, she didn't play half the game.
No, exactly. So, baby, if you want to go ahead and get out of that, I'll do it right now. Okay, thank you all very much for being here.
Thank you.
I'm gonna just go ahead and we're just gonna close out because
Yeah, I'll see you in Discord, hon.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody go to Queen's Discord if you want to play some more games or watch some scary movies or funny movies or something. Go over there and we'll see you all over there. So thank you very much. We'll see you on the other side. Bye.
Bye.